I'm still not over what you did in my match with Bailey. But thank you for making it right.
Glad we're okay.
We are, and I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet.
Let me think about it.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I'm sorry you're not getting the championship match at Survivor Series, but I'm the GM, and this is my call.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here, and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say?
I'll get back to you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the... Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
The following contest is the Women's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war, and now she has one.
Introducing first, from Davenport, Iowa,
Bailey is a ring general, ready for battle. War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bailey as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
Springboard DDT!
Corkscrew moonsault, beautiful. And that is not supposed to look that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
She catches Bayley with a counter.
Boom, tilt-a-whirl facebuster. Oh,
Gosh.
Watch this breathtaking athleticism into the prettiest moonsault ever.
And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
If Bayley can just weather this storm, she'll be fine. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Oh, man. Elbow drop to the leg, and again.
Extreme harm placed upon the left knee.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor. Impressive reversal there.
Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
I guess she plans to add injury to insult once she comes in to join the fray. She's pushed into the corner.
Whoa, what a flip.
Incredible. Bayley showing no answer for the attack.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Sent down into a leg drop. Very unique.
Boom, what an uppercut. Jarring. And she will climb the cage. Not the smartest of... Oh my God, moonsault!
Did you see that height? Lynch letting her opponent know who's in charge.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. And that's another focused attack to her torso area. Oh, bang! Becky connects.
Powerful takedown. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. She just got flung all the way to the other ring.
Oh, ouch! And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
She propels her over to the other ring. Look at this.
The springboard attack fails to land. There's a roll through.
Rolls through, super kick.
And she got sent hard into the opposite ring. Oh no! Oh! Stun gun!
Slam!
Ascending the War Games cage. No idea what her plan can be.
It's
up high. Wow, incredible hurricane. Wow, corkscrew moonsault, beautiful. Being let loose to shoot. Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wing. Guillotine applied. Well, dangerous situation, needs to find a way out fast. And she does. Great move.
Effective arm drag.
Had that well scouted. As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. Fisherman suplex!
Oh! Double underhook.
Enters the ring and is diving head first into the chaos of this match.
She fights her way out of the armbar.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney. Golly.
those attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
Oh, straight forearm. Clock. Double underhook. Laying in a big hit with that hammer.
Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer. And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help. Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Devastating impact through the table.
That was a statement maneuver if I ever saw one. Teams are even, but she got the insurance policy in hand.
Oh, and that will keep Rodriguez at bay. She's already coming into... Oh, kick right to the back of the leg. Rose plant by Bayley.
Can Raquel come back from that? Golly, what destruction. Nothing says, here's my vicious side, like throwing a trash can at your fallen opponent.
Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. Shades of Mick Foley in WrestleMania. And we know how that turned out. Choke slam backbreaker.
She's starting to climb up the wall of the cage, but I have no earthly...
Look out!
Russian leg sweep.
Hoisted over into the gory special. Could be looking for a submission here.
Oh, this is so painful.
Cage open. And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
And now Bayley's being measured.
Bayley looking defenseless.
And now Raquel Rodriguez.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Sending her over to the other ring, utilizing the unique surroundings.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region. Backslide driver.
Ooh, step to the...
Oh no, are they setting the table on fire? This is too damn far. Double stop.
Face buster.
This is not looking good at all, guys. We don't see bodies get dissected like this.
Liz looking to secure.
I'm going to tap out here, but ain't going to...
On this trap as she gets away.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
Becky's got bad intentions in mind. Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your team. Becky Lynch looking for it.
Now it's Lynch. More attacks to the neck area.
Not a pretty sight to witness.
And she is sustaining a real focus above the shoulders.
Attacks in that area could leave her opponent in a daze.
Sky high.
Raquel looking to establish her dominance.
Tejana bomb. Rodriguez has this wrapped up.
That might be the beginning of the end.
Manhandle slam.
Io's in dire straits. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Setting it up. Look at this inverted figure four. That's gotta hurt. Uh-oh. I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing here.
Looking for the... Oh, boy. She's got something reckless on her mind.
Don't do it!
Ah, for the love of God.
That was unbelievable. Taking insane risks to try to secure a win.
What a cage match this has turned into.
That's gonna hurt. Does that finish Bayley off? For the win!
There's two. Ah, she picked up the victory. Picked up the victory. No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look. So here we have our winners. They put it all on the line inside the cage and get to take home the glory today.
No way to sugarcoat it, gentlemen. This is about the toughest test you can face here in the WWE, and they passed it with flying colors.
Becky and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw.
Shotzi?
Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna ram the cage.
Stop.
Into the side.
And down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops. I'm gonna be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announce War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Here we go with this so-called major announcement.
I'm afraid this is a good news, bad news kind of night. And I've always been a bad news first kind of girl. So here goes. With our fearless leader, William Regal returned, looking quite tan, might I add, the time has come for me to step down as your Raw General Manager.
I actually thought she did a great job, guys.
Are you kidding me, Byron?
Well, at least it was exciting.
All right, so there may have been some mixed opinions on my stint as GM, but I'm sure that's only because we all know where I really belong, which is fighting in a WWE ring.
Not sure that's the only reason.
Which is why I'm pleased to announce, given Becky's unfortunate medical status, at the hands of someone who William Regal has assured me will be dealt with. The Real Suits have decided to name a new #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Me!
Huge news for the Women's World title.
And that championship match is happening right now!
After all the confusion around Survivor Series, we're finally getting to see Bianca defend her championship.
So, Bianca Belair, let's...
This woman just will not stop coming after the captain.
If her grievance was big enough to get her to take down the War Games cage in a tank, did you really expect her to let it go?
Hey there, friend.
Give it a rest, Shotzi. Haven't you done enough at this point?
I think what you meant to say is, thank you for making me #1 contender, Shotzi. Sorry you hurt your leg in that unfortunate tank incident.
Wait. How did you get hurt when you were driving the tank? Is this really all because I didn't give you proper credit for your terribly original idea of let's have a War Games match at Survivor Series?
And didn't even put me in the match. But no, this isn't an isolated incident. This, apparently, is just what you do. Playing in other people's sandboxes, stealing other people's ideas, and jumping every line. You may have William Regal fooled, but not me, and not the locker room.
Oh, I'm sure, Shotzi.
Cutting lines might work in TBD, but in WWE, there are consequences.
Bailey?
That's Bailey's music, but where is she?
Is Shotzi just playing mind games here? Bailey from behind.
Shotzi's found an ally who's not okay with being skipped over for a Women's World Championship match.
I don't blame her. It was supposed to be either Bailey or Becky. Cap weaseled in there.
Wait, we're getting a call from the back. This is an official match. Here we go. We thought it was all over at War Games, but Cap getting named #1 contender apparently upset certain members of the locker room.
Yeah, at least the ones who felt they were more deserving coming out of that War Games match.
Either way, Bianca Belair just got a night off, while two of her possible future opponents are going to tear each other apart. The Women's World Champion is the real winner here.
Connects on the kick.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Oh, into a powerbomb.
That was a power bomb.
Look at this!
Uh-oh.
Suicide dive!
That's finding any which way to topple the competition. Uh-oh. Lands in the drop zone.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible.
Lift off. Whoa, look out. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through.
Springboard!
Wow! To the ropes, to the floor.
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
And Bailey's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Bailey's being cut off at every pass.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Ooh. Driving the face down. Their opponent is down and in bad shape, but that's not stopping them.
Uranagi! Looking for the victory! 2! An incredible victory for the captain here tonight.
She certainly solidified her position as the #1 contender.
Shotzi from behind with that crutch.
What the heck? She claimed she was injured.
She was just pulling all our legs, Cole.
Shotzi laying the boots in now.
Compared to the tank, this is nothing.
Finally, the referee getting control of the situation.
She's using a crutch on her throat. Shotzi wasn't done.
Russian leg sweep with the crutch.
At least Shotzi's made her point now, and we can finally get on to the business of the Women's World Championship next week.
I'm not so sure, Byron.
Neither am I. Based on what Shotzi said earlier, I doubt that this satisfied her desire for revenge. She's on a mission.
Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Cap definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton. Uh-oh.
German suplex released.
Oh, God.
Caving in the abdomen.
From the outside. Look out.
Back suplex.
Very nice.
She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking.
From the top.
She misses the mark.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
She had it scouted.
Hooked up.
What a hurricanrana.
Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
And she goes for the pin. Then the Empress of Tomorrow.
Oh, somehow. She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
And if Morgan wants to reach her potential, she has to avoid that kind of offense.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Quick takedown there.
Put into the corner now. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Taking the fight near our announce table.
I really hope we get these desks at a discount. And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating.
Boom! Slam!
With authority. Rover right suplex.
Oh, this is not going to end well at all.
Oh, my God. Victory roll pinning combination. Rolls through. Super kick.
She's into the ring again. Oh, God. Face first.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
No count out as she takes this fight to the floor. Springboard. Just completely off target there.
And now that terrible error makes this a critical moment in the match.
Plant with a face buster.
Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? She's got the shoulders down. The pin's broken up. And now to Liv.
Bulldog.
And she's stunned in the corner.
Oh, man.
Bam! Countered it just in time.
Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
Uh-oh.
Face first.
Ripley's strength being nullified with moves like that.
And Asuka showing her inability to feel fear there.
But back to Ripley.
Rhea Ripley with the
Riptide!
I think Ripley can end this. Ooh. Nasty roundhouse kick from Asuka. Endless kicks to the gut and grabbing the hair too.
Here comes Asuka. She got her in position. Asuka, running hip attack. Oh, man, what a Hurricane Rana.
Knees meet face. Will that stop Asuka? Cover.
There's two.
Big win in a fatal four-way.
Well, it wasn't literally fatal, but it was pretty close. Take a look.
Here is your winner, Cheryl Parsons!
What an amazing match, especially for our winner.
Pulling out all the stops in this fatal four-way.
Truly against all odds, managing to squeeze out the victory.
Yeah, the other three competitors did not make this easy.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, Fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.